Animals I could beat in a fight. I would paint the walls with their blood. They'd get a few hits in, but ultimately I would win. It would be a close one, but I win, I guess. This is supposed to say. 50-50. It would be a close one, but I'd lose. I get a few hits in, but I would lose. I get torn. I'd be scared to even fight it. Alright, let's see. What is this, a lobster? I would paint the walls in their blood. Whatever this tiny thing is. A mouse, a rat. That thing would get destroyed. Now, a deer would probably fuck me up. They are very, very dangerous. It's one of these two. The zebra is the same. I think a zebra is probably even harder, right? I'd get a few hits in, but I would lose against the zebra. They're fucking 3 times my weight probably. And strong. Now, I don't know exactly how big this thing is. But I think probably it would be closer than the zebra, but I would lose. They stand on their hind legs and they like slap you like that, right? And that's just that people have died to that. It's not a moose. It's not. If this was a moose, I'd go down here. This is not a moose, right? It's like a stag or something. They have antlers. Yeah, I'm not that scared of it running head first into me, honestly. Just step to the side, lol. It's scarier when they stand on their hind legs and they kick. If you've seen them do that, that is really... Because now all of a sudden you need to fight off 2 legs. But yeah, this is not a moose. If it was a moose, it would be go down here. This is honestly a pretty stupid panel though. I'd be too scared to even fight. Bitch, I'd be too scared to fight the zebra. What do you mean? Why would I want to fight that? Can I get rid of this tier? Oh. Delete row. Oh, this row just doesn't make any sense. Do you think this row makes sense? Right? I'd rather not fight any animal that I would lose to or against. I wouldn't want to fight, right? Why would I want to fight something if I knew that I'd lose? Alright, what is this? A fucking iguana? I mean, just stomp on it. Is this a giant squid? What is this? Or how big is this? I can't tell if it's like one of those tiny little squids or if it's like the huge one. We'll leave that one for a bit. So this is a bear. I would get torn to fucking shreds. It's a grizzly bear, right? There's no real arguing with this. You ever seen The Revenant? That's how that would go. Hippo is like a bear on steroids, probably. There's like, yep, even worse. What is this? Do I put it closer to the left if it's stronger or other way around? This is some kind of a fucking sea turtle. Am I fighting it in the water? If I'm fighting these, am I also in the water? Because, I mean, if it's on land, I'd fuck it up. If I'm fighting it in land, honestly, it would probably suck. I think it would get a few hits in, but ultimately I'd win. You could probably choke it out, or you could probably fucking rip his eyes out pretty quickly. How's he gonna defend against that, huh? Literally just like hug the shell, grab the head backwards, and pluck his eyes out. The only thing it can really do is bite really fast, so you have to pay attention to the head. Like I'm saying, they would probably get a few hits in. If he gets a really good like bite on my arm or something, it would sort of suck though, because if he manages to like mangle my arm, then it'll be really rough. But I don't know. Right, so a tiger. Oh yeah, I'll put the tiger 1 tier above just to get a bit of separation. I don't expect I would ever beat a tiger, but there was a guy that beat a tiger, right? Or he like... Guys, I think a tiger is easier than a bear or a hippo. But that's not saying a lot, because he would still lose. Is he more dangerous? There was a guy who wrestled a tiger and won. I guess that's true about like a bear as well, though. What is this?
You want to shit? Fucking nothing.
Thanks, Turtle. Bollywood movies don't count.
What are you question marking? Are you fucking stupid? What are you question marking?
Or was it a lion? I think it was a tiger. Hold on. A man beats a tiger with a stick. Man fights off. Ugandan man, was
zebra,
it?
Tiger lul, zebra tiger lul, zebra tiger lul.
Oh yeah, it was a guy from Uganda. Wait, big lie it says here. Is it a lie?
Of Komodo.
I don't know. A man killed a lion with his bare hands in Uganda. He got fucked up. No, I'm not saying I think I could beat a tiger or a lion. What's bigger? I think a lion's bigger than a tiger, right? The tiger's probably faster. Tiger? Oh, it's the other way? Okay, fine. Then maybe we put the tiger here and the lion here then. How about that? How about that? Okay, because a tiger will go for my throat and just kill me. What? Both bottom? You would not land a hit on a lion. If I can land a hit, I could get like one kick in before he kills me. One kick. Alright, fine. Fuck off. Alright. But me versus a dog though, or a wolf. Okay, I would probably get a few hits in and lose. I've seen that movie with Liam Neeson. Big cats are fast, you're more likely to hit a hippo. Okay, what is this? What are these called? I've never seen them fight. I can't imagine this thing beating me. Komodo Dragon. It's like probably here. Like it would try, but they have poison? Wait, they're venomous?
I think you might want to back up a little bit there.
Jesus Christ!
Opportunists. These lizards will try.
Bro, that thing is the size of an alligator. It's fucking longer than a man.
Eat anything they think they can get away with, even occasionally people. It seems the pickings around the guides' huts must be pretty.
It just seems really easy to kick. Like its head is just right on the perfect kick level.
Good, because there are loads of dragons here, and they're big.
Literally just pretend that this is a football and go.
So these are Komodo dragons, the largest lizards on Earth. It looks like he's trying to regurgitate something.
One
Seeing
bite
the
and you're
dragons
fucked?
on the island-
Well, that's the problem with this list or this idea of fighting an animal. I feel like a lot of these fights would be decided in the first 5 seconds. Hey, thanks, Andy Leroy, for the tier 3 sub. I appreciate it, man. You're crazy. Thank you. They have extremely poisonous bite, meaning if you kick it, hope that it doesn't bite you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I get in a clean initial hit and it doesn't get a venomous bite in on me, I just think I win because he'll be fucked, or he'll be not fucked, but he'll be disoriented enough for me to hopefully get a second one in. But okay, fine. I'm not gonna put it here. I'll put it down here. It'll be a close one. And if he manages to get an initial bite in on me, I don't know, how strong is the venom? It's very much not extremely venomous. You sure a kick would even hurt it? Wait, yeah, sure a kick would fucking... What, you want to crawl on the ground and I'll try to kick your head like it's a football? I'm assuming I'm wearing shoes in this scenario too. How is the fucking deer stronger than the lizard? I don't think the deer is necessarily stronger. I just think from a human POV, it's a lot easier to fight the lizard. Because the lizard, you have the high ground. Like, I'll be standing like this, and I can sort of just stay on my toes a lot more. The lizard's down here, his head is here. How's he gonna come after me? He's gonna try to like bite my legs. I can try to shuffle around and then get a kick in. It's just, at least I see a method of approaching this animal. Whereas if I'm fighting a deer, let's pretend there's a deer here. What the deer is gonna do is he's gonna stand on his hind legs, and then he's gonna whip out these bad boys. Okay? And what do? What do you do here as a human? He has longer reach. You can't even fucking approach it. I'll have to like slide tackle it or something. So it's, to me, it's not really about who's the strongest of the two. It's the same as would I rather what? Watch a Komodo hunt. Okay, if this thing gets you down on the ground, you're actually just done. If you lose your balance for a second, it's over. It'll wrestle the shit out of you.
The deer will literally just say no and leave Lul.
But that's not it. I mean, that's true for a lot of these animals. Even a fucking wolf will almost always run from a human, right? I'm assuming there will always be a fight. Like, it's a fight or flight kind of thing. Or imagine you just fucking punted their kid. They can be 3 meters and 70 kilos. I mean, 70 kilos is not that heavy, though. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll go down to the 50-50, okay? I still think that he has the kickable location of his head. If he doesn't get you down on the ground, I think there's a solid chance you can win. All right? But if you fall down, or if he manages to bite your leg and get the venom in, it's over. So 50-50. Okay, now an eagle. Probably it would be close, but I would I would win. The eagle, like, how big is an eagle again? Eagle and human. Eagles are very big. Maybe I'm being optimistic again. Eagles attacks humans. Well, this is very relevant.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the world of birds.
Children are enjoying
2 meter wingspan?
Is anybody for a show?
Zook fear in the air.
I heard.
Like a dive bomber, a bird of
Oosh!
prey attacks another bird and the show's host.
I just think ultimately it would struggle to kill you. An eagle could fuck you up, don't get me wrong. But I feel like this is what would end up happening. It's stuck to your head and it's clawing you. You're bleeding everywhere, but you're not dying. And you would just go full adrenaline mode. You just grab the fucking chicken, like grab one leg each and just and just fucking fuck it up. And then you would be like probably blind, probably bleeding everywhere, but you would win. That's just how I picture it, but I don't know. It depends on how affected you get. This is not a fucking bald eagle. Bald eagles are huge though, so I don't know if it's possible. That's the thing I'm thinking. For most birds, that would be true. But with a bald eagle, it might honestly just be too much. I don't know. Bald eagle and Trump? Okay, so Trump for comparison. Thing is about the size of your head. BL, thanks for the 5 months, man. Welcome back. I gotta go get the laundry chat. The worst it could do is blind you, right? I don't think bald eagles go for the throat a lot. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. How big? Okay, it's bigger than your head, but I'm saying like this bulk right here is about the size of Trump. Yeah, I'm okay with putting it here. It would be a close one, but I would win. And then a parrot is like, come on. What's the parrot gonna do? That's like, it's the same argument as the eagle, but just it's a way smaller bird. And I don't know what this is, but that thing would be good. get destroyed. A fucking rhino? What are you even gonna do? How can you possibly even approach this animal? Just forget about it. Parrot 1 lower? Oh. Yeah, fine. Then you get a few hits. It would get like 1 or 2 in, I guess. The parrot would get a couple. I'd be bleeding probably pretty good from fighting a parrot. That's true. It would insult me. You wouldn't win with the bald eagle, no chance. Do you really think so? Do you really think a human cannot kill a bald eagle? Or are you saying you don't think I could kill a bald eagle? I think you guys are underestimating a human fighting for its life full on adrenaline. We already talked about a Ugandan man killing a lion. Like, if I saw a bald eagle, I would be terrified if it was aggressive towards me, and I'd soy out and be scared. But ultimately, if I had to fight for my life, like, all bets are off. You grab the eagle, it starts fucking clawing you, you start bleeding, you're hurting everywhere, and you just go. You'll be pumped up on adrenaline, and you just... But I don't know, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. To me, ultimately, it comes down to... If you get a good grip on the bird, somehow, one hand on a wing and one on a leg, for example, how much damage could you cause to it? If you just grab 2 pieces of the bald eagle and either rip or just kind of slam against something. I just feel like that would be enough to fuck it up. And then the question is just how much will it injure you while you're trying to do that? Their bones are super light, so they break easy. Yeah. Eagles have been known to kill wolves. Well, honestly, I think a big defense for a human is our hands against the bald eagle. So I think a wolf is more... Shit, I don't know. Okay, fine. 50-50 then? I don't know. A wolf is kind of very vulnerable to something that's flying. I think this is fine. Oh, so Popo Toto. This thing would maybe manage to... This thing would crawl up on the inside of your pants and bite your dick, probably. So let's put it here. What is this, a chimpanzee? I mean, forget about it. Maybe I'd get 1 kick in before he kills me. And then the gorilla, forget about it. Orangutan. It's an orangutan. They're very, very strong. I would just do like a... Open with a roundhouse kick. It would go like, take my leg, flip it, chuck me away. Have you guys seen the orangutan versus sumo? Look at this. Sumo wrestler versus orangutan, just pulling a rope.
Sumo wrestler Kito Nonami is 32 years old.
Holy compression. They're not actually fighting, chat. Well, they're doing what's that called when you're pulling a thing? Tug of war. 13 years old.
The official starter is tying the rope around Kito Nanami's waist. The trainers are now doing the same thing to the orangutan.
Hairless chimp? Oh yeah.
Well, man and beast jewels are eyeball.
Yo, have you guys seen hairless chimps? They are fucking jacked. Oh my god, the ball sack on that guy. Look. Look at that. This is what's hiding behind their fur.
Ball right now, and our starter is in position. He's got the traditional sumo wrestler gumbai in his hand, and when he lowers that, the contest is on. I'll kill him. Here they go, here they go. The sumo wrestler is down. He's trying to pull her in. Even with 360.
Dude, the orangutan is barely even trying, man. He can't be. He's kind of. Holding it with one hand.
There she goes. I think Kito Nanami's going to have to stand up to possibly pull her into the mud. I mean, they're both sitting down. It's just a stalemate. There you go. Look at that. Look at the strength.
Pull him in.
She's lounging while she pulls. There she goes. She's taking the slack out of the mouth. She's pulling hard.
Who's fake? Why would it be fake?
It's just the tension right now. Kito Nanami's putting all his
What part of this don't you believe in? That the fact that an orangutan is stronger than a human, or the fact that he would understand the concept of pulling a rope? Because if it's the second thing, I got some good videos of orangutans driving cars to send you.
Definitely creates one.
You don't believe orangutans exist? Okay. The rope had no tension? I mean, it's possible they did some movie tricks on, or like they did some extra scenes from on the orangutan POV and then edited it together. They do stuff like that sometimes. I don't think they faked the whole thing. Regardless, I mean, this is, I'm pretty sure this in theory is true. You don't need to see a video of it. How strong is a panda? They'll fuck you up? Panda. It's a bear? Yeah, it's a small bear though. Strong but clumsy. It's hard to get an attack in on a panda though. How are you gonna approach it, you know? I feel like it's gonna wrestle you down and fuck you up. Once again, I think the best strategy, go for the eyes. Maybe if you manage to blind it, maybe somehow, but probably still no. I'll put it there. Maybe not. It would be, I'd get a few hits in, but I would lose. How about that? But it would be here if it's the weakest, right? If it's left to right strongest versus... Right, wait, then this would go... Probably the bird, actually. Like that. And then... Probably like that. So now... Wait. Left is better. Just FYI. Rhino is stronger than both big cats and bear? Oh yeah, I kind of missed the rhino. Okay. What is this, a shark? In the water? I'm fighting it in the water? Good night. Good night. Probably wouldn't fuck me up quite as much as some of these other animals, but I mean, it's... What are you gonna do if you're fighting it in the water? Hello, Pimp Tim. What's up, Pimp Tim? A fucking elephant? Forget about it. How do you even begin to try to fight an elephant? It goes probably here. I'm honestly more scared of a hippo. Because elephants are, at least you can, they're pretty big and slow maybe? I don't know. Fight the cock. Yeah, you'd have to go for the cock. Not slow? I don't know. Have you seen hippos, man? They're terrifying. Besides, wouldn't you fight with these rule sets, wouldn't you fight a hippo in the water as well? 5-second clip according shark. Man versus shark. Get rotated. No, I'm good. Alright, what is this? A starfish? Is it poisonous or something? You just step on it, right? It's probably the easiest one out of the bunch. You can't even move. A snake. What kind of snake is this? I feel like that matters so much. Komodo would fuck me up? My argument was that it would only really fuck me up if it gets a hold of me with a bite or if I fall down on the ground. If I manage to land a kick on his head before he gets to me, maybe. Maybe it's not a 50-50, maybe it's more like a 40-60. It's a python. Because it's not like a massive anaconda, this thing. So all I gotta do is dodge the bite? Is this snake big? I don't know. Do I die from the poison from this? I already explained why I find the deer more terrifying than the Komodo. You're gonna fight a Komodo with a kick? Yeah, why not? His head is down by the ground. It's perfectly lined up football. You would break your leg kicking it? Someone said a grown Komodo weighs 70 kilos. That's less than a grown man. I wouldn't break my leg kicking his head. I guess they're built differently, but it has armor. If you step on the starfish, you die? Fine, we'll put the starfish here then. That's not a python, it's a super venomous snake. Let's call it a 50-50. If he gets the poison in, I lose, but if I manage to dodge it, I win. The helmet Aragon kicked weighed less than 70 as well. Alright, fine, I'd lose, but at least it would be a close one. Dude, this Komodo has gone from up here to down here. But I still think it's easier to handle than a deer, just in terms of approachableness. Okay, Nemo. I'd fuck him up. Kitten. I'd fuck it up. Well, you know what? I would feel really bad for attacking it, so it would attack me. And then it'd get like a hit in, and then I'd be pissed off, and then I would kill it. Or take it. I guess it doesn't say killing. Just taking it in a fight. Dude. A crab? I mean, it might get your finger or something. But I think it seems pretty easy to dodge that crab attack. They're just not very... that crab is 3 meters long? What? Wait, is it one of those super big crabs? Okay, maybe it goes down then. Like this?
G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. In you go, sweetheart. Tyson's just got a...
Oh, it's not that big. I've seen
Oh shit. Oh no way.
Wait, the coconut crab.
G'day guys, it's time for another YBS cleanup. Get your friends, family, or go solo. Get down to the
Japanese
beach,
spider
park,
crab.
school, city, it doesn't even matter. And pick up
But
some
this is
rubbish,
very
take a
clearly
photo,
not a
or make
Japanese
video,
spider
post
crab
it
in the
to any
picture.
social media, use the hashtag YBS cleanup, and I'm going to check it out and pick some winners. I've got $5 grand of my own cash that
What
I'm
is
putting
this
up. I know
clickbait
a lot
stuff?
Of you guys do this all the and I never thought I'd find a
Whatever. Pokemon crab. Alright. I still don't know how big this thing is. A llama. How big is a llama? Man versus llama. Would it fuck you up? Whoa, that's pretty big though. It's got insane reach with that head and that neck. Damn. This goes in the same tier as like a zebra. It will spit you? Yeah.
He's got flies all around him.
He's so fluffy.
Oh god. Oh shit.
Hey Joel, we're over here.
Once again, okay, how much damage can it do though? It's like, it's not even a carnivore. It doesn't have sharp teeth. It's gonna try to bite you. I just imagine, what I would try to do is I'd fucking run towards it, grab his throat, and kind of almost swing up on his back. Try to just grab his throat from behind, and then pluck his eyes out. Always just go for the eyes. That's the only way you can approach an animal this big. You're not gonna choke him out. It's the only fucking way. Are you serious? They kick really hard? Yeah, I mean, I'd probably get fucked up. I'm just saying, that's the only way to approach it, I think. You try to like kind of get on its side, on its back, get your arm around the head, and then pluck his eyes out. But I mean, I'd probably lose. It's in the same tier as these guys, I guess. Ultimately, I don't think maybe fifth. Nah, I almost need one more in between here. Or like there needs to be one that says I would lose most of the time, but not always. There's a few chances that I win. This one just straight up I say I'll lose. But I guess that's the most likely outcome. It would be really hard for me to kill it, but I do feel like it would be really hard for the squid to kill me as well. They're not really designed to take on humans. It could bite you, but I don't think their bites are very go very deep, you know? So it would have to bite you a lot until you like die from blood loss. Unless it could like, I guess you would drown, right? You would probably die from exhaustion. You would get exhausted fighting it in the water, and then you'd drown. But that seems like a cop-out. That doesn't really seem like, I mean, the squid only made me do hard work then. It'll chunk your shit. I'll put it on the 50-50. But maybe it's another 40-60. Okay, what is this, a puppy? If it was a fully sized dog, we'd have discussion. But with the puppy, I guess it goes the same tier as the cat. Is this an alligator or a crocodile? I don't know if it matters much, but it matters some. An alligator would maybe go here somewhere. A crocodile is just straight down here. Yeah, so it does matter. It matters. I might lose to both of them, but it matters how hard I'll lose. That's a gator. Okay. Would I get a hit in on a gator? I've seen multiple people slap alligators. I'd get a couple of hits in. That'd be kind of lame though, because I don't think I'd injure it a lot. Okay, a horse. It's the same approach as a llama, a horse.
Oh, that's crazy that that thing happened.
Where I think your best bet is to try to almost climb its back. You basically throw your arms around the throat of it, just to try to hold on and be close to his head, and then try to get to his eyes. But it would fuck you up. Guys, I'm not saying I would beat the horse. I would lose to the horse. All I'm doing is thinking out loud, how would I even begin to try to approach it? I mean, if it's a big full-size horse, you're never gonna get there, so. Would I even get a few hits in? You'd probably get like one good kick, and it would just sock me out, right? Good night. Now, it would, compared to these animals, it wouldn't fuck you up as quickly and as hard. So I guess it goes sort of at the end still. Wait, what is this? There's another fucking octopus here. This is the crab. But this is not the same crab as the picture.
Tourists love to go scuba diving. They plunge themselves into the depths of the ocean.
One move spammer. How the fuck would you approach a horse then?
Sights of beautiful fish and astounding coral
punch
reefs.
it?
But what if they encounter
just walk up
something
and
else?
punch it in the face.
What happens when they run into the stuff that nightmares are made of? What happens
when they run into
the Japanese spider crab?
Suck his cut.
These chilling crustaceans are basically giant underwater
Sort of
spiders.
changed so much.
One big difference being that they have claws strong enough to...
I think if I had a sword versus a horse, I think I'd have a good shot. It would come down to who lands the first hit.
seriously damage human beings. Japanese spider crabs.
If you manage to dodge the initial horse attack,
and can weigh
and
almost
you can
20
stab
kilograms, big enough to be capable of devouring a human child. In case that's not scary,
what if the horse had a
they
sword?
can camouflage themselves to appear like just another part of the ocean floor. Until it's too late. Are these crabs as scary as they seem? Why do some people believe they're immortal? And is it true that they eat dead bodies?
Yes. Xilico, 32 months. Dr. Egg, 1 year. I'm at the party and here I am sitting in the corner watching this guy raid an animal. Interesting. You're at a party, but you're watching me do this? Thanks for the resub. A Cheeto would obviously beat me, but the question is how much? We just saw a video of them. They're actually sort of small. Compared to a lion or a tiger, they're small. So maybe I would get like one good kick in before I die. It goes here probably, after the orangutan. I like to believe I could at least bruise him up a tiny bit before I die. It will jump straight to your neck. And then I'll dodge to the left. Punch it in the face. So what is this? Some kind of... So this is a giant squid, and this is an octopus? How big is this? Octopus versus man. Octopus hunter. But these people use tools. So it's not really fair. Oh, that's rude. But even if you didn't have this weapon, it would be hard to injure it. But this thing would not kill you. How could that kill you? Suffocate. Alright. This bird, what's it called again? Tom. 4 months prime. What's up, dude? I think I would fuck it up. Okay, maybe we'll go down here. Birds can fight back a bit, but a peacock. It can poison you? How? It's huge? It's all just feathers though. They're all just they look fancy. But they're not. They're like a bigger chicken, no? How big is this? This is like a turkey in size or something. It's just like, what's it gonna do? That beak is tiny. There was a peacock that killed 5 men? Really? A pet peacock mauled his master, killing him in a freak attack. Hospitals, officials, and relatives said Thursday. Vichai Tongda of 30 was feeding his family 4-cage peacock when a male bird hurled himself at him, clawing his head. Jeez. But it should be said then that the guy was not prepared for it, right? He got sucker punched. And okay, I'm not saying it's impossible to lose to a peacock, but I'd still argue that maybe the human is favored. But fine, you know what? We'll put him here next to the bald eagle. You don't know? How many times do you read about people dying to peacocks? I guess they rarely fight, but still. Just because it's happened once or twice, I'm sure someone's died to a fucking little rat as well, or a lobster. Nah, no one's probably died from a lobster, but I gotta go on. I gotta play on probability here. You guys just want... What do you guys want from me? You guys just want me to put all the animals down here, huh? Alright, a sheep. A sheep. Fucking little rat as well, or a lobster. Nah, no one's probably died from a lobster, but I gotta go on. I gotta play on probability here. You guys just want... What do you guys want from me? You guys just want me to put all the animals down here, huh? Alright, a sheep. A sheep. Let's just... I would win, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. Sheep are fucking pathetic. But how hard do I win? I think maybe the sheep could stand on its hind legs and kick, and maybe actually get a good hit in, and you're fucked. But I don't think it would do it as effortlessly as, say, the deer. And sheep teeth are not strong. If the sheep ever are like sharp, if it ever tries to just bite you, that would probably just allow easy access to its head. And once you have access to the head, remember what we do, children. That's right, gouge its eyes out. I have hands and fingers, and he has vulnerable eyes that I can just snatch. A sheep headbutts? Yeah, but it's not a... This is not a goat. And it doesn't even look like... I don't know. Just based on this... I'm sure there's some really nasty looking sheep out there that could actually headbutt the shit out of you. But this one doesn't look like it. But let's... Okay, fine. I'll put it here. It's not going to be easy. And I'll probably get pretty bruised up. It's here or here, maybe. Would it be close? Octopi kills people even with no body. Remember those choking incidents? The what now? Yeah, if it has horns, it's a different ball game. If it has horns, it goes down here somewhere. But a sheep without horns? I think the way it could get you is it would run headfirst into you, hit you, knocking you down on the ground, and then it would just kind of stand on top of you and trample you to death. I think that's a possibility. For show. Should try to eat an octopus on camera. What? Ah! Ah! Can I show this? Ah! But I mean, ultimately, she looks sort of fine, though. Oh my god. Okay, chat, actually trigger warning. I'm gonna show this, alright? There's no blood or gore or anything like that. Okay, actually there's a tiny speck of blood. I'll just show the initial part. But it's really, really freaky. It's a woman who's pulling an octopus off her face. Are you ready? Here it comes. Dude, look at that. But I mean, ultimately, she's fine, you know? She's not dying to it. It probably hurts like a bitch. But she's not... Oh. It's a birthmark. Okay. A swan. Maybe here? What do you think? Not Rich Poncer with the gifted sub. Swans are massive. Are you fighting the swan in the water or on the ground? They have teeth. They knock you out easily with their wings. You're fighting it in the air. What the fuck? Couldn't you just choke out a swan? Twist his neck? Yeah. I feel like if you just kind of jump the neck like this. I swear I heard some weird sounds. I think the Swan Mafia is coming for me. They're like angry snakes attached to wings. Swans regularly kill MMA fighters. What is this fucking fake news? I'll leave it there, but I don't actually know. It's very hard, I think, to gauge the power level of this one. It's just that neck just makes it look very, very weak and exposed. But I would honestly be terrified. Swans are big. All birds have hollow bones. That means you can easily break their wings. Yeah. What is this? I can't even see. I think it's an owl, right? I think probably the owl goes here as well. But the owl is the easiest one. The owl is in between here. So it's last because it's weakest. Cheetah, alligator, wolf, panda, and chimp, and I'd get a few hits in. Okay, most of these, I'm saying I'd get one hit in. I get one hit in before they fuck me up. Yes. It's sort of the same over here. Some of these would get one attack in. The crab would pinch me a bit. Why, you think you can win versus a dog? No, I'm basing all of these off the picture. AKA, this is a puppy and this is a kitten. I'm not sure I could beat a dog. Depends on the breed. But I think I could beat a puppy, yeah. What the fuck is this? A blue whale? I mean... how can you even injure it? Ice strat? Even ice strat seems... could you even manage to fucking... it just goes back here, right? The other thing is, how the fuck is the whale... I guess it would just swallow you whole, right? Block the hole. Maybe step 1, allow yourself to be swallowed by the whale. Step 2, destroy him from the inside before the stomach acid gets to you. Okay, what is this? A seal? Sea lion? They have really sharp teeth, don't they? How big is it, though? Seals aren't that big, right? I mean, if I'm fighting it in the water, then yeah, it's GG. You kick it a couple of times and it's over. People club these all the time, right? People kill these on the reg. But without a club, it's a bit harder. You'd have to kick it. So probably it would get some hits in. Babies. They club baby seals. You should, yeah, this list would almost be more interesting if you had a stick. It's here somewhere. Maybe I put it first here. That'd get a few hits in, but ultimately I'd win. Ha 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 ha. A fucking mallard. I'd paint the walls with their blood. But out of this list though, they're the strongest ones. A cow. A cow doesn't have any good way of injuring you, but on the flip side, neither do you. What are you gonna go for? The boobs? It's gonna have to be Ice Rat again. What? Ha 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 ha. I've never like seen cows kick, but I'm guessing they can. Like, can they stand on their hind legs and kick with their front legs? Bro, what the fuck is this that I just opened up? I'm sorry, I just searched for cow kick. This was, oh my god, I'm in the weird part of YouTube. Don't ever search for a cow kick. Cows kill the most humans every year? Okay. I believe you. I'll put the cow in this list. I think I could at least cause some damage to it, but yeah, I'll probably die to a cow. They're just too big is the problem, right? They're massive. Put the Komodo with the gator. But an alligator's bigger. I saw this video. And my conclusion was this. If it gets you on the ground, you're done. They weigh 80 to 90 kilos. They're about the same weight as a human. Okay, fine. Let's drop it one more then. Fine. There. This thing has gone all the way down now. Not at the bottom. Not at the bottom. That's it. I mean, a dolphin... A dolphin would grab you and pull you down and kill you. I think a dolphin goes here.
Scripted as fuck.
Like here maybe. Wait, hold up. This panda should go here. Probably the wolf goes here like that. Dolphins rape on average 25 women a year? What the fuck? How does a dolphin manage to rape you? Like, how does it hold you down? With the fins? Oh, it doesn't really like maybe hit the hole, does it? It just kind of humps the shit out of you? Because it requires a lot of fine coordination, you know, to actually... Okay, let's move on. Cleve, thanks for the 15 months. When are we gaming? I'm not sure. Well, Yabe is about to arrive, I think. I gotta get my laundry. And I have getting a haircut in 1 hour. So there's not going to be time for that today. This is just a small bonus stream. Alright, finally a goat. But this looks almost like a baby goat. This looks like a tiny goat. If we're talking a big, full-size fucking buck or whatever, that'd be one thing. But this one looks kind of small. I think even if this thing charged you and hit you, you wouldn't really be that injured. This is like a small little mountain goat. I'm basing all of these answers just on the picture. So this thing I don't think would do much. They'd get a few hits in, but ultimately I'd win. Put it ahead of the sheep because it's got horns. But I think actually this goat is smaller than this sheep. All right, chat, what do you think? Now let me see E-Robs. Be too scared to even fight it. It put the squid. I deleted this row because I thought it was lame. Like, what is this supposed to mean? He's too scared to fight a giant squid, but he would fight a lion and a tiger? It's just a dumb row. So what is this? Why a 50-50 chance he'd lose to a puppy? It would be a close one against the goat, but he would lose. He'd get a few hits in, but he would lose to a sheep. Bro, has he seen like when people like trim the fluff off of sheep? They can like hold them down. What's that called? Shearing? Most satisfying. I mean, the sheep is not really fighting here, so it's not totally fair, but... Look at how he's just kind of manhandling this thing. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't very satisfying. I've seen better videos of this. Anyways.